Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how to draw a fox. So it's a fox's face close up, kind of similar to the wolf and the tiger and stuff that I've done already. So we're going to start at the top of the page and we're going to start with the middle in between the ears of the fox. So what we'll do is we'll start just here with sort of a line kind of in the middle. Just here, it can be hairy, anything you'd like, just like that. And then this sort of bumps up on this side and it bumps up on the other side. And see, I'm being real loose, making it look sort of scratchy and hairy. And then the ear will come up this side and then the same on the other side. So you just go up this way, right to the corner of the page there. And then this will come back down, and again this can be scratchy and hairy, just like that. And this will come to a sort of a bumpy part, sticks out, and then this comes down in here. And we're going to keep going, coming down for the ear all the way. Foxes have really big ears. And we'll do the other ear on the other side. So we'll go same thing again. So we'll go up all the way. It's about there, and then it'll start to come back down. It's kind of furrier on this side than it is on the inside, but you could just do a straight line if you didn't want to do the furry parts. And see the way they're not exactly the same. So in nature things are rarely 100% symmetrical, the same on both sides. Rarely, it can happen. So real big ears, right? So then we'll do the inside of those ears. So we can do a curvy bit inside, comes down, and then this will start to curve back towards this area. And this gets real hairy all the way down to here. And this is a black section, just here. It's kind of hairy, comes down. Hair's coming this direction, and then in here is black, and here's a bit black as well. And then we have sort of hairlines inside the ear, so fur all over. This a bit hairy on the edges, and then he has just a little dark black tip on the top of the ear. Travels down the inside of the ear here, just like that. And then we can go over and we'll do pretty much the same thing on the other side. So we'll do this big inside section just like here. So foxes need to hear, so that's why they hunt at night, so that's why they have those, well, dawn and dusk really. That's why they have these massive ears. So they're a very common animal in my country, here in Ireland, the red fox. I see them a lot. Well, not a lot, but more than other countries would have them. Very common, especially in the countryside. So see, I'm doing this dark black section in there as well. And then he has a dark tip just here. Travels down, the same sort of shape there for that ear. You can just color that in dark. And then he has more hairlines inside. Now, so then these travel down around that wide part of the fox's face. So it goes all the way down around the same size, sorry, on both sides. And we just keep going all the way down, making it kind of hairy looking. All the way down his face, underneath. And the middle is about here. So a real wide look to that face. Real wide and pointy eared. So then we want to find about the middle. And we're going to just do his bottom lip. Just like that. And then he has sort of the outside of his nose, and they come up to eyes. They're about halfway down the face, between the mouth and the top of the head. So it should be measured about the exact same. See, halfway, the eyes are in here. But we keep going with the mouth and the nose first. So you just do a line then across here. And these curve up around, kind of like you know, sort of a, what would you call it? A muzzle, I guess, is what they call animals, sorts of fronts of their face. So these curve around like that. And then in here, we'll just color this in a bit darker. Just give a shadow. And then he has a nose just in here. So very simply, we'll do curvy line just there. And then this comes down both sides and comes up to the spikes here. And these come down around here. And then they go to two bumps, just around like this. And this curves up and down and back to the other side. And you could just draw a sort of a section for a shine just in here, curves around. And then you can color the rest of the nose black. So now he has sort of lines on the side of his mouth just here. And on this side as well, just like that. And then this will start to, I guess, travel up. So we'll start to go up. So we have just a little spike, and this travels up towards the eye. So it starts to go up the inside of his nose. And it's sort of a thick line, and it's kind of darker inside. It's kind of dark in there. And you could kind of do the same thing on the other side. It's kind of this sort of spiky dark section. Just here. And then this will start to travel up towards the eyes, which are here. So it's quite a thick line. It's like a shadow. And then it'll come up. Same on this side. And this will start to become the top of the eyes then here. So it kind of goes bumpy dark. And then we'll do the tops of the eyes. So you can just curve this around when you're up here so you want to be about halfway between the top of the head and the mouth to keep it sort of looking realistic. So we just curve around first, like that. And this will come all the way down because he has white fur around here, and then this is red. So this, the top of the eye, will come down and just meet the edge there. You can do the same on the other side. So it'll start to curve, kind of from here. So curve up. So they're about the same level, see? And then this will start to come back down this way. Just like that. Then we have his iris in here. So it's just a sort of semicircle. Just there. And he has that point, a shine, and his iris inside, which is kind of cat-like, so it's kind of pointy. This. And there's a shine just up here, a white part to that eye. And then most of this is black, so it's like black all around. You leave the shine, you colour in the pupil. It's quite dark under here. And then it's dark in here as well, in where his tear duct would be. You can leave a sort of a white section around here just to show a shine underneath that eyelid. Colour that in all dark. You can maybe put a bit of a shadow down here too, just to give it a bit more character. And we'll go over and we'll do pretty much the same thing on the other side. So we have the iris semicircle here, comes up, then we have that sort of cat-like V eye there with a shine, and then we colour it in black. And make sure you add the shadow that curves around his eye as well. So he's got like dark skin around his eye basically. You just go underneath and around that. And in here is all dark too. Extend the shadow maybe a bit down further, like here. Now we'll just add some lines for fur that are in around here, just to show the separation of the red and the white sections of his fur. So a red fox has red fur on the top half usually of his face, and then white on the bottom. So then from here we'll have fur coming up this way, and it's kind of dark in here. So furry, just up to here. And then we have fur lines that travel down under his chin going this direction. And then here's dark black. So they're curving all down. And then underneath that chin, you can add some more going all around. All under that chin, so making it nice and hairy looking. Here's just some more fur in a pattern that goes up this way. And then we'll come over and we'll just do the same sort of thing on the other side. So we have that dark section that comes up around here. So that's a fur. you'll notice that it's pretty similar to sort of a raccoon. They're part of the same family of mammal, so it's a very similar way if you were looking to draw a raccoon as well. But of course it's the red colour that gives the fox that characteristic look. Making a little furry there. And then we'll add some more fur lines just here. Coming up underneath that eye. And then coming back down here. Just very similar to this. Add just a shadow in there. And then we can just add some lines for the top eyelid. Same thing around here. Traveling down. And then there's some lines just inside his nose. So separate that, the white part of his nose from the red. You just draw a little line there. One here. He's got a bit of a line that goes up the middle of his snout. Curving down this way. This one starts to come in a bit more this way. So we can just add some more fur lines. Different parts coming down. Like that. Down here. Different directions. Be as precious as you want about it. And yeah, nearly done. So you're just keep going until you feel there's enough lines and you're ready to either do the whole thing in just the line drawing, so adding loads of fur, or you want to start colouring in. So that's where you gotta decide what type of, you could watercolour as well, I guess. So there you go, that's how to draw a fox face. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.